Do you want Ganyu? Good, because I'm going to pick one viewer, maybe more, but we'll be doing that very soon after her banner launches. All you need to do to stay tuned for that is make sure you are subscribed to this channel, smack this video a like, and follow me on one of my socials. You can just be on Twitter or on my Discord. I'll let you guys know when I'll be picking that viewer. Hey, what's up? It's Seals. I just got out of the shower, and you know what? That means we have a tweet earlier than expected. I thought it was going to be either today or tomorrow, but Paimon has pulled through. She has dropped the tweet for not only the weapon banner, but Miss Ganyu, the storyline. We're going to learn a little bit more about her lore, her personality, and things like that. So for those Ganyu shrimps, including myself, we're going to have fun with this extra content. Always welcome. So I don't think I have to drag this on. And of course, the character banner with Miss Ganyu, as well as her followers, her minions. We got the 4 stars. No, I'm just kidding. We got these powerful standalone 4 stars, whether they're main or support damage dealers. First things first, when you log in, make sure you guys go into the notices, go into the event tab for the quest for Ganyu, hitting us 7 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. Asia server time on the 12th, and I believe that is on a Tuesday for us. The weapon banner as well as the character banner, same thing with the times, 7 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. and you know it. I'm going to be streaming live, twitch.tv/ZealsAmbitions. So make sure you guys join me. I will be going pretty deep for both these banners because it's Ganyu. Now, we also got the test run for not only the free resources, but of course, if you're still not sure about these characters, make sure you guys, well, especially Ganyu, you've already taken a spin with the other 4-star characters, but when it comes to Miss Ganyu, if you're not sure, make sure you take a spin drive with her. And the reason I say this is not because it's like the thing to say, it's because I got a good comment the other day. People who play on mobile devices, or maybe they don't have a good PC setup, or they gotta just play on the run, people with PlayStation 4, some of them are having issues when it comes to bow characters. And in the previous video where we went deep into how she will be played out, you gotta get off those charged attacks. And that is specifically why I'm telling you guys to try this out. First, maybe you're swept away by her aesthetics, her horns, or sky blue hair, I don't know, her thighs, and after you summon her and then you play with her and things just don't work out. It's not a good relationship. It can happen. Some are all into aesthetics, all in. They don't care about anything else. Some are about not only the aesthetics, but their playstyle as well as their performance. So once again, I know I'm beating this to the death, but make sure you guys try her out. If you're not one of those folks like me, they don't care what happens, all in to the aesthetics. Alright, so all the links that I use will be thrown in the video description box down below. Ganyu is a 5-star cryo bow user. Now, with her ascensions come crit damage. This is great because she doesn't need a lot of crit, as we discussed in the previous video, and that is because if you are rocking 2 cryo users, you have elemental resonance, which provides, if you have the criteria, you'll get 15% crit. Not only that, with the Blizzard Strayer 4-piece, you're going to get 20% crits if the target is affected by cryo. So that is 35% coming just from being affected by cryo through elemental resonance, as well as the 4-piece set bonus. Now, if they are frozen, you get another 20%, and even without getting constellations, with her passive talent, after firing a frost flake arrow, the subsequent one will have 20% more crit. And as I said before about her ult, her elemental burst provides 20% crowd damage bonus, as you see, to active party members in the AoE if you're standing within her elemental burst. So with all the free crits that we're gonna get, it makes sense that we're getting crit damage, and I'm just gonna be stacking crit damage and attack on Ganyu, as well as, of course, energy recharge, just a little bit, a sprinkle of that, elemental mastery as well, if you're trying to weave in melt. But like I said, melt will remove the cryo debuff, meaning you'll lose some crits, whether you have constellations or not. As a free-to-play, when you play Ganyu, you just have to be a little bit more mindful of your enemy's debuff. Do they have cryo? Are they frozen? did you fire off a Frost Flake arrow, because your subsequent one will have that additional crit rate, 20% more crit rate for 5 seconds after your first Frost Flake arrow. So you just have to be mindful of these crit buffs. That's pretty much it. You can go with Melt, you can go with Freeze. I personally will try both, but Freeze first. You can, drop in, like if you have a Mona, of course, Mona and Ganyu may have great synergy because they're both ranged. Freeze will be pretty reliable with both of them, with Mona's elemental skill. You can use Barbara. I'm thinking about Barbara. I'm thinking about even seeing Shu. So a lot of the freeze comps can work. Or you can just ignore that. You don't even need to bring another Grano character for the elemental resonance. You can just ignore all of that. The Blizzard Strayer 4-piece. Don't rely on that crit percent. And just go with Melt if you want to just go that route as well. There are a lot of options when it comes to Ganyu, as long as you don't mind using a bow user. When it comes to the 4 stars, just even having one Singshu is really nice because of this passive talent right here. When Singshu crafts character talent materials, he has a 25% chance to refund a portion of the crafting materials used. As for Noelle mains, Constellation 6 is going to increase Noelle's attack tremendously because of 50% of her defense being converted into additional attack. And come 1.3, we're getting some changes to Geo. Not only stacking 2 Geo characters through elemental resonance, the shields that you pick up, the crystallize, increases not only physical resistance, but other elemental resistance as well. So just be mindful of that. Yeah, Geo is getting some love, and maybe even more come 1.3, not just Zhongli. Now we also got Xiangling, who can take advantage of that broken craftable 4-star weapon, Crescent Pike. With Constellation 1, reducing power resistance coming through Guba, and Constellation 6, when you use your elemental burst, all party members receive a 15% pyro damage bonus. Her constellations, whether you're going to be doing main damage or supplementary damage, her constellations are looking very good. And as I said, Xiangling with that busted craftable 4-star polearm is not a bad character whatsoever. Now Xiangling is in the shop, and if you're just going for one of these 4-star characters, you don't like the other 2, or maybe you already have Constellation 6 of both of them, you just want to try to target one, the odds of that is pretty low. You can get lucky and run away, right? You can get Xiangling in your first or second summon. That happened to me with Diona as well as Xinyan. But on the other spectrum, it may take you 145, 147. Yeah, so statistically that can happen. So I always advise that you like almost all the characters that are on a rate up, because these 4 stars will come back. Maybe you want to wait for Ningguang and Sucrose with Xiangling. I don't know. And maybe you don't like Ganyu. I don't know. So yeah, I'd wait if you are just trying to get one of these characters when it comes to the 4 stars. And the most important thing, because we're in a tight situation here, what happens towards the end of patch 1.2? We're going to get the 1.3 live streams, the trailers, the teasers, everything, all the news, official news for 1.3 will be coming to us live towards the end of 1.2. So if you're not sure about Ganyu, and you know about Xiao, and you know about even Ayaka, then I think the best advice is to wait. If you're not sure of what is going to come with Xiao, the best thing to do is wait till the banner is about to go away. Ganyu's banner, this banner is about to go away. You're going to have at least 1 or 2 days left. So if you can patiently, if you've been already patiently saving and you're not sure if Zhao is going to be right after Ganyu, and you don't know what other characters, maybe a new character, or we don't know, right? So if you're not sure, just wait. I think if you're split 50-50, whether it's Zhao or Ganyu, that's what I would do. And I think this time around, that is the best advice. As for the weapon banner, I was a little bit concerned that they may drop a shield version of this. I mean, we already had the polearm, the 2-handed, the claymore, right? And now the 1-handed sword. So I was a little bit concerned, are they gonna put that shield bow up in there for Ganyu? Because they're not gonna put 2 same weapon types especially 2 of the same 5-star weapon types. But I'm glad they went with Amos because thematically, it looks way better with that fairy. Ganyu, the colors, just, it works. And when it comes to Amos, all the mathematicians, they got into a room and have agreed thus far that Amos is going to be her best in slot. That does not mean that 4-star bows cannot compete. They can, as I mentioned in the previous video. But if you're trying to treat your Ganyu well, then if you're trying to shrimp for her just like me, then Amos is the answer and is going to be in the weapon banner. But remember, there is no guarantee that there's no safety measure when it comes to the weapon banner. Skyward Pride, a very good claymore for not only Razor, Luke. Overall, the 4-star, there's a lot of good crafted weapons for 4 stars. So Dragon's Bane for like support channeling, Sacrificial Sword can be quite useful for any characters that use a sword and have an elemental skill that is important with a long cooldown, like Chi-Chi, for example, and Favonius Warbow, if you're using a support bow user that needs their energy for elemental burst. But mostly, the eyes are on Amos bow and Skyward Pride. So that is it, ladies and gents. Ganyu and the weapon banner all finalized, coming our way on the 12th. Well, depending on your region, a little bit different, but 7 p.m. my time. Make sure you guys join me. Twitch.tv/ZealsAmbitions. We'll be going for Ganyu. Right now, I'm Ganyu-less, of course, just like everyone else. Hopefully I get lucky. I don't know, guys. I wish you guys all the luck. Take my luck. I wish you guys all the luck when it comes to either saving for Zhao or getting your Ganyu. So if you agree, make sure you guys smack this video a like for the YouTube algorithm. If you are new, make sure you guys subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon. Follow my socials. Have a good day. Peace.